Business ownership's the best way to build wealth, and buying a business is the fastest way to get there. We've been getting a lot of questions about selling businesses lately. Now, you can either sell your business with or without a business broker. We talk a lot of trash about business brokers on here, but there are good ones out there. The problem is that they're the minority. The majority are just not very good. And just to be honest, the good ones are really just easy for us to work with, so they don't take any of our time, energy, or thought. The bad ones are just a gigantic pain in our ass, and they take a tremendous amount of our energy to just be able to look at the business and decide if we want to buy it or not. So the bad ones are always on our minds. And back when I was only buying for myself, there were a handful of brokers that when I saw they had the business listed, I didn't want to look at it. Like, life's too short to deal with assholes. And so as a seller, you want to make sure that you don't list your business with someone that buyers just automatically write off anything they have listed. And for the record, for clients, we still deal with those people that I don't like working with. Our role is to deal with that for you so you don't have to. But if you are going to hire a business broker, just keep in mind that the person that you hire is a reflection on your business. So if you hire a sloppy business broker that's just going to present your business really poorly, as a buyer, I have an assumption that your business isn't run well, that your records aren't up to date, that you're not keeping track of everything you need to do. You're not crossing your T's and dotting your I's. So even if you have everything done right, and then you hire a business broker that just really does a sloppy job, that's a reflection on you as a business, and that's gonna lower your value. So we're gonna give you a few things to look out for when hiring a business broker. And if you need help, we can help you market your business in most states. And if it's a state that we can't help you, we can connect you with someone that we know that does a good job and help you steer clear of the people that we know that do a really bad job. So first thing is make sure that the business broker is actually a business person, not just a real estate agent pretending to be. So there are around 20 states or so that require business brokers to be real estate agents, which is pretty silly because it's a requirement even if the business has no real estate attached whatsoever. So you get a lot of people with real estate training that don't know a difference between an income statement, a balance sheet, they don't understand cash flow, they don't understand anything about business, but they have the required real estate license. So they can still get business owners to work with them because there are less competitive markets on the business brokerage side because of that regulation. It's really just in there because it's a little corruption from the lobbying groups within the real estate agents. They're really good at lobbying. They've got money, they've got people, they can get laws written that benefit them and kind of screw everybody else. A good broker is going to put together about a 4 to 6 page marketing deck for your business. Some of the really poor ones do just kind of 1 page with no real information. Also, I'll say giving me 20 pages of info isn't very good either. You really want 4 to 6 pages that focus on really the key aspects of your business and present it in a way that highlights the things that businesses are looking for, or that business purchasers are looking for, and that they're willing to pay more for. If you give something that's 20 pages long, then those key factors that are really going to help drive up the value in the buyer's mind will get lost in the noise. If you tell me 3 things, I'll remember. If you tell me 100 things, I'm going to forget. We want to highlight the 3 most important things that are going to really solidify in the buyer's mind and get them to buy the business and pay the highest price for the business. Make sure your broker plays nice with other brokers. So unlike residential real estate, where people are pretty familiar with, in business brokerage, typically the seller does not share the commission with the buyer's agent. So what that means is that people that are working with someone that are helping them buy a business, they won't show their buyers businesses that are listed by brokers that don't split the commission. So then that again limits the pool of prospective buyers. So if you cut out a lot of really serious buyers out there, you're going to sell for less. And it's just a characteristic. It's typically people that play well with others tend to do the other things well too. And just note, that's why we do our model the way that we do, as partnering with individuals instead of relying on the commission structure, so that we can be independent on deciding which businesses to buy, that we're not going to take you to just the one that's going to pay us the most. And then really number 4 for us is the most important. So make sure they have a good process for working with potential buyers. Now, the old school method of screening out buyers that a lot of business brokers that have been in the industry for a long time is really that they just put a lot of barriers in place to just kind of annoy and waste the time of the buyers. And their thought process is that just that process will screen some people out. And really what we see happens, and what's tough for us as buyers, is we see so many listings online that when we sign the NDA and we get the actual info, they're very different. That now this person's putting in all these headaches that we have to go through for a business that they haven't really proven to us is worth our time to go through the headaches. So, our business, we do it anyway, but for people that aren't working with us, they're probably just going to move on. which is honestly what the business broker wants. They want people that are just going to move on. But in my mind, that's going to lower the price of your business because one, it makes you look unprofessional. Because most of the time the broker's asking intrusive questions that have nothing to do with the deal. It's really none of their business. It's none of your business. It's not going to affect whether the deal's going to close. It's not going to affect whether they're going to do a good job running the business. So it makes you look unprofessional by proxy through them. And anytime you screen out good buyers for bad reasons, you're going to lower the price of your business. So work with someone that has a good CRM in place, good e-sign process. They write truthful and accurate and descriptive one-pagers that they can put online to essentially do that first collection of possible buyers. And then they do that 4 to 6 page marketing deck, which then can eliminate a lot of people because they'll look at it and say, oh, I'm not interested for this reason. And then they'll move on. Versus if that 4 to 6 page marketing deck isn't very good, then they might ask for a call when really they're not that interested. So it should do a good job of giving people enough information to make continue or terminate the process decision. And make sure they understand the SBA loan process. And then again, it's the brokers that have been in the industry the longest that I think do this the worst. They still think that very old SBA requirements are in place, that you need 20 or 25% down, when in reality, you can do it with 5% with the 5% seller's note. 10% is the actual stated minimum from the SBA. The down payment requirements are much less than they think, and they screen out a lot of buyers. You know, think about it. How many more people can put 5% down than can put 20% down? It's more than 4x. The math isn't linear. So, you know, you might increase your pool by 10 or 20x, which means that you're going to go for a higher price if your broker understands the lending market. And then definitely avoid the ones we run into too that they only work with cash buyers. Obviously, if your broker only works with cash buyers, which I'd say almost half of them that we run into only like to work with cash buyers, you're going to sell your business for 10 to 20% less than you would if you worked with financial buyers or financed buyers. And you got to pay that broker 10 to 12% to do it. So you're paying this guy 10 or 12% to sell your business for 10 to 20% less than what it's really worth. Now, there's so much here to talk about. We got a ton of info on our website, owneraction.com. Just look into the exiting your business section. Fill out a portal there. You get step-by-step guides to selling your business. And then depending on your state, we can help you sell your business. If not, we can connect you with someone good. Then seriously, if you have any questions, schedule a call with us or just reach out through the app. We really hate seeing people work with these really bad brokers. So anything we can do to help get you with a good one, to help you market your business better and sell it for the highest price, we'd love to help. That's actually why we originally started Owner Actions, is that we hated seeing people's lives work go to these brokers that just completely half-ass it and just end up kind of destroying value at the end that person had spent a long time trying to build. It really kind of pissed me off. And we barely scratched the surface here, so I know this was long, but let us know in the comments if you want more content about helping you sell your business.